We had Robert Horry on, and he was a classic Laker. Played all 4 years of college, came in and played, great Spurs teams, great Laker teams. And I asked him about, LeBron's legacy and, the statue argument. And here's what Robert Horry said.
LeBron, him, KD, those guys have had the choice. Everybody wants somebody to be like a Dirk and a Kobe and stay for 20 years and Tim Duncan. That ain't the case with everybody. They want to explore options. And I think if he does get a statue out there, he's deserving. He should get a statue in Cleveland. He should get a statue in LA. He should get a statue in Miami, because you think about what he's done for every organization. Sometimes it's not about the wins. It's about the butts you put in the seat.
Okay, so the Lakers aren't every other organization. There is simply a different standard for Notre Dame football, Yankee baseball, Real Madrid, Manchester United, and the Lakers, even though they haven't been very good over the last 10 years, right? Most of the time. And this is not the New York Mets that celebrate wild card appearances, or the Charlotte Hornets, or the fourth best football team in the Big 12. Miami, sure. Cleveland, absolutely. I think if you ask Laker fans, statue in LeBron outside of crypto, it would be absolutely not. Folks, think about the statues in front of crypto. Kobe, 5 rings, Jerry West, 6 as an executive, and then 9 finals appearances. Magic, 5 titles, Shaq, 3, Kareem, 5, Pat Riley, several, Chick Hearn, 30-plus years of broadcasting. I mean, Elgin Baylor didn't have a title, but Elgin Baylor, who many believe was the pre-LeBron, he was LeBron before LeBron. All 14 years of his career, Lakers, drafted by him, stayed with him, 14 years with him. 10-time All-Star, averaged 38 a game one season. He is the founding father of professional basketball in L.A., is Elgin Baylor. Always a Laker. Every statue outside of crypto, the first line of it could be Laker legend Magic Johnson. With LeBron, the first sentence is Cleveland's finest, most points ever, part of the Heatles. Is he really family? LeBron feels more like a consultant. He adds value, new set of eyes, polishes up the problems. And then when he leaves and the contract's done, you're like, all right, see ya. Nobody sheds tears. Nobody cries. This is not family. And that's the downside to mobility. LeBron isn't Laker family. What he is, he was a life preserver for a sinking boat. But Jerry West and Magic were the boat. Kareem and Kobe, Shaq were the boat. Jerry West was the boat. And so not a lot of rings, 1 COVID championship, 8 years with the Lakers. Last 2, there's games and minute restrictions. I think the standard is way too high. I do think he's put some butts in the seats, but that's a big deal for the Clippers. That's a big deal maybe for the Mavericks, for the Pelicans. Butts in seats don't count at Notre Dame, Ohio State football, Tom Izzo, Michigan State basketball. There's always butts in the seats.